Hi, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. All right, guys, so this is going to be your September reading. It's going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to do you versus your person. We're going to look at the mutual energies, and then we're going to take a look at the unspoken messages between the two of you guys. So if you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always appreciated. If you guys are new, every single month we do a giveaway where a free 15-minute reading will be provided to the winner. If you want to participate in more giveaways, you can follow me on Instagram in the description box below, where I do weekly giveaways as well as 15 free questions each week. So what I do is I do a live reading. It's a pop-up live reading, so you have to turn on your notifications when you follow me, or you may not be notified. I do it at a different time, a different day every single week. I do a general reading for whoever's in the room. I allow the room to fill, and then I answer 15, well, I say go. You guys shoot out your questions. I answer 15 questions, and then we end the video. So that is another way for you guys to participate in free readings, as I know not everybody can always afford a reading, and clarity is very important. All right, you guys, so if you're interested in following my personal Instagram, the link for that will be in the description box below. With that Instagram, I'll be taking you guys to see the behind the scenes of me starting my second business. I will be showing you guys how I'm starting my second YouTube channel. I will be showing you guys all of the things that I use to start my business, all of the goods, the bads. It's pretty much going to be a bunch of vlogs of me starting this business, me prepping, and that way you guys can learn from the mistakes that I made before you guys start. And on that channel, I will be doing a giveaway every single month on the 15th, and it will be for one of three things. So you can either do blockage removals. So what are your blockages? How can we get you past those blockages and onto your life purpose? And then we could do, if you don't want to do that one, you could do a tarot reading. So a tarot reading based on your finances and your career. And then if you don't want to do that one, then there's a third option, which will be a reading where you have a business idea and you don't know how to take it from your head to onto paper, and from the paper to into reality. And you will have a live one-on-one chat with me, where we will get that all sorted out for you. So it'll be a 30-minute live reading, whichever of the three that you choose, but only go there if you feel guided to go there, as that is, I just want to create a group of people that, you know, resonate with me, want to get to know me on a more personal level, or are, you know, very entrepreneurial minded just like me, or want to start a channel as well. But if that's not it, then follow any of the other platforms, because there are free readings everywhere. All right, you guys, so let's see. Pisces, okay. Wow. In love. Two of Cups. I'm hearing, but baby, you could never love me as much as I love you. I'm hearing, you love me more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. Like, you are definitely in or about to enter into the into a honeymoon phase with your person. Some of you have somebody who's very, very interested in you, who's about to start showing you. Some of you actually have a friend that is trying to transition from your friend to your love interest, or you could be doing this with another person here. But on your side, the first card that comes out is the Two of Cups. You are definitely 100% sure that somebody feels the same for you, or you're questioning it. He loves me not, she loves me not. If you're questioning it, this is your confirmation that absolutely, because Two of Cups is mutual. Two people who have mutual feelings for one another, two people who need to communicate those mutual feelings so this relationship, this connection can get to the next level, get to the next state. If you're already in a relationship, this is about where things go from here, right? We've been together for a year. Are we going to move in? Are we going to have kids? Do you still see me in your future? What are we doing here? This is a conversation that needs to be had between you and your person, and you're going to be quite surprised when you find out that you've been holding back on having this conversation for such a long time, and when you actually do, your person felt the same way the whole time. Yeah, the Chariot, a lot of movement coming in here. A lot of movement here. True love. You're experiencing true love. Let's see your person. Show me the energy of Pisces person. Show me the energy of the person on. I have to pull them both. Two came out. I just know that I'm supposed to pull both of them. The Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. Wow. Some of you are right off the bat are dealing with somebody who's married, and they're trying to figure out how to tell you this. there's a third party situation for some of you, and this person is trying to figure out how they're supposed to tell you this. It's a loveless marriage, but still, they made a commitment to somebody and they broke that commitment with you, and you were very unaware of it. For others of you, this person feels like you're not as invested as they are because you're not expressing your emotions to this person, and they just want to pick things up and get things going. But it looks like they feel like they may be rejected. Like you have somebody that has a fear of rejection, and some of you, this person is definitely wanting to get married here or wanting to move in with this Four of Wands, but they're afraid of, what if you say no? And there's no sign in the world that should make them think that you would say no. But either way, this person has a fear of rejection, right? Fears are illusions. So this person has a hard time trusting, a hard time opening up, a hard time thinking that people would want to be with them. I think they definitely got treated pretty horribly in the relationships that they were in. They definitely gave a lot to people, and those people would just take advantage of them continuously. So the first scenario was that you're in a third party situation. So if that is your case, you will know automatically. If that doesn't resonate with you, if that doesn't make you feel something in your chest, in your heart, or your brain ticks, like, you know, or it might make you feel sick in the stomach. If you don't feel any of those things, then that is not for you. So if that's not the case, then it would be the other scenario, or maybe possibly this reading just isn't for you, right? This is a general reading, so it's definitely not going to resonate with everybody. But if it does, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know how it resonates with you particularly. But it really looks like for those of you that are having a really good relationship, your relationship is about to take off because you have the Two of Cups as the main energy, and we have the Four of Wands here. You know what this is also with the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups? It's double the energy. So what I am sensing is like, because like I said, you may be too afraid to express your feelings. This person feels like they're like a rejection's about to come, because you're being like, you have feelings for this person, but you're still holding back, and you holding back is creating stagnant energy in this connection. So this person feels like you don't love them the same way they do. You don't feel the same way about them that they feel for you. And they're just kind of like waiting, any day now I'm going to get rejected. Any day now I'm going to get rejected. We both feel the same. You may have a blurter, somebody that blurts it out when you guys are in bed. This is reminding me of, you know, a position in bed where you would be like, kind of like laying on, just like this, laying with like each other, this close, staring each other in the eyes and being very, very open and honest about how you feel. There's this energy of safe, creating a safe environment with one another. Some of you guys may like to do it in the water. You definitely have somebody here who likes to watch you. I just like to look at you. You are this mystical being to them. Some of you, this person thinks you're like a mermaid. You remind them of a mermaid. All right, show me the energy of Pisces. Show me the energy of Pisces. I am using natural lighting, guys, so it is going to be pretty pretty up and down. So on your side, we have the Seven of Cups. I think you guys are very confused. You have a lot of illusions coming in about whether or not you should express these feelings that you have within you. Some of you also have to make a choice because, yes, you do have somebody who feels, who likes you just as much, but you may feel like you may choose the safe route and be with somebody else. Somebody where you wouldn't have to risk so much, right? Some of you may be doing that, but it does look like you have options and you're going to have to make a choice because it looks like this person is being very, very impatient, feeling like they're being rejected, feeling like there's other people that are in your life. And with this Four of Wands, it's like they want to make this official. They want to tie the knot here because they don't want you to get away, because this person is very much aware that you have multiple options. But it's like with all your options are floating away, because again, it's the two of you guys in the water and your options are floating away. It's like you forget about those options when you're with this person. But when you're not with this person is when you start to overthink, and then you overthink, and then you try to self-sabotage it. You start, sinking in the water to find those options. Huh. All right, let's see. Show me the energy for Pisces person. Show me the energy for Pisces. Ooh, okay, just the one. That's 2 extras. Queen of Cups. You are their Queen of Cups. You are their queen. Some of you just have the most beautiful black hair, and your eyes are just huge and gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. And this person is just so drawn to your hair. Some of you females that are watching, you have like long, silky black hair, and this person just loves to put their hands through your hair. They love when you curl your hair. If you don't curl your hair a lot, this person loves, like, they feel like you are just a mermaid when you curl your hair. This person, every time you curl your hair, they fall in love with it. And they think it's weird how much they're obsessed with your curly hair. Some of you just have naturally curly hair, and when you get out of bed in the morning, they love your bed head. This person, they love you. They admire you. You remind this person of somebody that they are, of a female figure, regardless if you're a woman or if you're a man. You remind this person of a female figure in their life, somebody that they hold of high regard, somebody that they look up to, or somebody who helped motivate them or inspire them to become exactly who they are today. It's quite impressive. You're like the star to this person. This person cannot wait till this is over because they want to take you on a vacation. They just want to pick you up and just take you away from the world. Take you away from the world, take you away from everything that's going on. Okay, I'm going to pause that until this crying is done. All right, sorry guys. All right, so let's see. What is the mutual energy between the two? Show me the mutual energy between the two. Yeah, you have somebody that is just so in love with you guys. I mean, it's everything. It's everything that you are, and it drives them crazy. I think you guys might have completely opened this person's heart chakra. You might have completely opened this person's heart chakra. You've allowed them to heal and to let go of something that was keeping them stuck, something so dark and something so deep. Something that should have turned this person into a horrible person, would have turned many people into a horrible person, but this is somebody who is so strong that they want to make sure that they can help people who had gone through certain things that they had gone through. That's one thing that they're working towards. They don't talk about it. Some of you, this person has never even said it out loud what's happened to them, or allowed themselves to think about it within them, their own selves. But they don't let it affect them negatively. They let it push them to be great, but it still was there subconsciously because they hadn't dealt with it. And you didn't even have to talk to them about it. You just somehow, I don't know, you healed them. This is so sweet. I'm actually gonna cry. It's like, some of you guys are healers and you're very unaware of how powerful your gifts are, of how much you do for people, because the thing is, you help people that are dealing with such deep things, and unless it's your best friend, it's not something that you just blurt out to just anybody. The light is just going crazy. It was so dark, like thought it was gonna rain, and now it's just like bright. Looks like the Simpsons out there. But you help so many people and you don't realize it because they don't tell you that you've helped them, because they can't tell you what it is that you help them heal from, because it is so deep and it is so dark. you are just like, some of you guys are really healers, and if you have gifts, you really are needing to tap into them more. All right, what is the mutual energy between these two lovebirds? What is the mutual energies here? Ten of Pentacles. So you both want a stable future. You both want a sturdy future. You both see each other for the long term. You both see, wow, in the Wheel of Fortune. So finally, I'm hearing finally. I saw the Nine of Cups too. So for some of you, it's the mutual energy is that this is a wish fulfillment. It's what you both have wanted. You both are finally. It's like you guys complete each other. You guys complete each other. You guys have helped each other get to your highest, or you're about to help each other get to your highest form of self-ascension when it comes to your independence and your self-love. And that in order, and once that's done, you guys are going to just complete one another. You're going to feel complete through the process of just being with one another. It's very interesting. So the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is the mutual energy between the two of you guys here. So the mutual energy is that you feel like this is fated, is that you know that this is fated, you know that this is destined. You just feel lucky when you're with this person. You feel like nothing, some of you, this could definitely be a Sagittarius, but you feel like nothing can go wrong when you're with this person. And the things that go wrong don't even seem like such big things anymore. Like, they seem so little because you're just so happy. And you're realizing that there's so many things in your life that you weren't happy with that you're trying to release because this person has showed you what it feels like to be happy all day, what it feels like to live life to the fullest. I think, yeah, some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Sagittarius, but some of you guys could also be dealing with Virgo as well. I just feel like this is somebody who's a little bit opposite of you. Like, it could be a fire sign for a lot of you, or an air sign, but I think that this person is a lot more free and a lot more light than you are. And you learn a lot from this person. Like, you guys pretty much have exactly what the other one needs and what the other one's missing. And instead of offering it, you're showing one another how to become it. So you're showing one another how to become full instead of using one another to make yourself feel full. Like, that's deep, you guys. This is amazing. This is amazing. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, some of you guys are definitely going to be getting a pet together. Some of you guys may have... if you've been with this person for a while, it's like you guys somebody may be getting another one a pet for Christmas or for a birthday, planning on doing that here with this Ten of Pentacles. I'm being called to tell you guys to watch your moon, and I'm being called to tell you guys to watch your rising signs as well. So for those of you that feel like you should do that, it depends on how you felt when I said that, definitely watch your moon, watch your rising video. But yeah, you guys both want stability. You both want something long-term. You both want to help people. You both have goals that involve helping people, and you have to get a certain amount of things accomplished in your own personal lives, in your own careers, before you're able to get in the position to be able to help people. And you guys actually may end up creating like some sort of nonprofit later on, or doing some sort of business together later on. This is a kind of couple that could actually become best friends, lovers, and have a business together and still not get sick of each other and still have everything work out. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. Some people can't, even handle just like living with the person that they're with after a certain amount of time, right? Because it's going to test you in so many ways if you start a business together. It's going to test you in so many ways if you move in together. It's going to test you in so many ways being together for how long. And it's like every little thing, it just brings you guys closer. It makes your love grow stronger. I have fallen for you. Yeah. I have fallen for you. And I think you guys fell for each other so suddenly. For some of you guys, it was definitely love at first sight, but you didn't realize what it was. Some of you have definitely had a past life connection with this individual, and I really strongly feel like for some, this could be a soulmate. I honestly feel like that could only be 2 or 3% of you. For the majority, twin flame for under 3% of you. But for the majority, I do feel like this is one of your strongest soulmates that you will meet. I think they will introduce you to another one of your soulmates, whether it's through one of their friends, through one of their family members. It could be a sibling, a friend, or a cousin. And it may not be somebody that you know yet, or somebody that they met yet. So this could be that they end up making a new friend later on, and that person ends up becoming like a soulmate of both of your guys', right? Because soulmates could be friends, siblings, lovers, all different sorts. I'm enamored with you. I love it. I'm enamored. I have fallen for you and I'm enamored with you. It's so bright because I had to fix the lighting with my camera. But cannot get you out of their head. I lied to you. Oh wow, so some of you, this person lied to you and told you that they weren't interested in something serious because they were emotionally closed off. Because they were emotionally closed off, because they didn't know how to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. But really, you're the Queen of Cups to them, and they want the Four of Wands with you, and they don't know how to come back from what they had said. They got scared, and they sabotaged it. But the thing is they always get scared, and they always sabotage things. But they always walk away from it, and they're fine, no matter how much they care or how much they feel for a person. But with you, they keep coming back. But the last time, it might have been a last straw for you. And now they're trying to figure out what to do. Some of you, they're definitely going to be confessing some sort of lie. Okay. I'm going to pull one of these and see, what is this lie? Can we get some clarity on what this lie is? Can we get some clarity on what this lie is? No, I think it's this one. The Nine of Cups. No, I already saw that one. Can I get clarity on what this lie is? The Ace of Wands. Some of you, this person had a child with somebody and they didn't want you to know. Others of you with this phallic energy, this person might have had a one-night stand with somebody, and you're going to find out. If you have suspicions that your person had been with another, it looks like with I lied to you and Ace of Wands, that your person may have definitely had an intimate moment with another individual, and now they feel very, very much ashamed, and they do not know how to. You can tell, this is for you, you can already tell that your person has been acting different, or you've just been feeling different around them. All right, you guys, but that is what I have for you. I hope that this gives you the clarity that you're seeking. If you would like further clarity, feel free to book a reading with me in the description box below. Either way, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for spending the time to watch this video with me today. If you want to follow me on Instagram to join the giveaways, the link is in the description box below. My personal Instagram is down there as well. I hope you guys have a great September, and I will see you guys next week. Take care, my loves.